So we're gonna start a little different today. We're gonna do chest press, and then we'll just go from there. But a little bit lighter, squeezing sets of chest press. Not like overly heavy, but pumpish reps, but heavy enough without being so heavy that I can't do a decent amount of reps. But yeah, probably probably two more like that. Then we'll go into like flies or maybe a bench press, incline dumbbell, something like that. I finally got the new headphones that I wanted, and then also got the mic. I hope I have it turned on right. I believe I do. But let's just get into the next set. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, that felt pretty good. Yeah, that's gonna do the trick. We'll go one or two more sets just like that, and we can move on. But hope y'all having a good Christmas, and y'all had a good Christmas Eve yesterday. Hope y'all got everything y'all asked for. Hope y'all are staying consistent to your diet, even though it's Christmas. I mean, yeah, go eat that turkey, go eat those deviled eggs, go eat that stuffing, but control yourself is all I'm trying to say. Because I have a huge appetite. It's hard for me on days like this, but I'll get a good size first plate and I'll be like, this is all I'm gonna eat. This is all I want. And I think if you say that's all I want, then it's not being like restrictive as I can't eat anymore. It's like it gives you that little bit more freedom. Like I could have this if I wanted, but I don't want it because it's not gonna help me. Let's just get into the next set. Yeah, that felt pretty good. We're gonna do one more right here. And then we'll go like some incline dumbbell flies or something. We'll do something to finish off chest. This isn't going to be a super long lift. I mean, I'm going to keep it fairly simple. Just get a nice pump. Make sure I do adequate work, but not overwork. And then get inside and go about my day. All right. I do want to say this real quick. If you're a beginner and you're watching this, now obviously for like the more advanced lifters, they already have the know-how on a bunch of stuff. But for the newer guys or girls, if you don't know what to do in the gym, just get started on something. I mean, whether you're doing curls in the squat rack, whatever you got to do to get started, it's gonna be better than trying to get all the knowledge before you go to the gym, because you cannot possibly obtain all the knowledge without hitting the gym and learning stuff for yourself. Because there are so many studies. Like you'll find 10 studies that backs this and then 10 studies that goes against it. You just got to try to do it yourself and test what you believe. But let's just hit this set hard. That one wasn't going up anymore. I think moving my hands up definitely like really made me focus more on my upper chest. But we're not gonna finish it out here. We're gonna do something a little bit more squeezing. Probably gonna do a fly with an incline bench. Yeah, let's just get that set up and then we'll go from there. See what we need to do for back. All right, so we got the 25s. I'm not worried about too much weight. I really just want to light squeeze. No, that this movement is, I mean, I see the risk with it. So I would rather light squeeze for higher reps than go like a lower pumpish set with more weight and tear my pec or tear my bicep holding the weight out. So really just gonna focus on the squeeze with 25s, and then probably do this for, I would say, 1 or 2 sets. I feel pretty pumped, but I just want to finish it off. So we'll do this set and we'll go from there, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's really good. So we'll go pull downs and probably bent over rows. So pull downs, bent over rows. But I don't know if I want to start with rows or pull downs. I guess we'll see. Whichever one y'all see next is what we're going to start with. So All right, heavy bent over rows, like more pumpish style reps. I'm just gonna pretty much move the weight, and then we'll really squeeze and focus on the muscle when we hit the pull downs. And then I guess we could superset this with shrugs. So I'll go set of rows, and then when I just can't do a row anymore, I'll just do some shrugs to really hit the traps too. Nope. I have to move my hands. I'll just do them off camera. The rows felt really good though. Let's just get to the next set of them. Yeah, same style set. Hard pumpish style. Really burn out my tricep or my triceps. My whoops. Really burn out my lats. And then we'll go a little bit more squeezing focused on the pull down machine while I'm not as strong. One more set just like that. I've had some people tell me that I need to lighten the weight and squeeze a little bit more, which I do. But for one, mind your own business. Like if you don't like watching how I work out, you don't have to watch the videos. And for two, I do a lot of light squeezing sets, legs, everything. But I also like my heavier pumpish sets. Like if you don't like that, then don't lift that way. Don't watch me hit those sets. I literally say it before I do the lift, what style I'm going for, how I want it to feel, how I'm going to target that muscle, what I'm going to do next. Like, I don't get all these people that complain, but you're probably not one of those guys if you're watching this. But it's more of on the TikTok side when I post TikTok. It's not so much on YouTube. But let's just get to the next set. Last set of rows. Last set of rows. Oh, yeah. We're gonna go to pull downs. All right. We're gonna, like I said, lighter squeezing sets. It is still maxing the machine plus a band, but this machine doesn't have the tension all the way through like I would hope for. So we're just gonna sit here, squeeze while I'm stronger, and then later sets and reps will be a little bit more pumpish style. But we're at 3 sets up here because I'm trying to hit that 12 to probably 15 sets a week, and we hit like 7 or 8 last time, which is not like specific. I'm fine if I hit 20 sets, but I'm trying to keep it in that range and go also by feel. Like I give myself a range that way if I don't feel pumped for this many sets, I can add an extra set or two and get that good pump and then just be just fine. All right. Oh. I think we'll go one more set, and then we'll do like an all-out set of pull-ups, which will probably only be a couple reps, but it's been pretty taxing, so that'll be fine anyways. So we'll hit one more of these as hard as we can, and then we'll immediately jump over, switch the camera over, and finish off with uh, pull-ups relatively quick. That way I can use this as almost like a burnout set. Let's get into that. Go a little bit wider. Yeah. All right, let's hurry and get over the pull-ups. Oh my god, I can't even get a full pull-up. Let's just have a seat. Let's discuss the workout, and then we'll go inside. All right. So overall, I think it was a pretty good workout, honestly. It was quick-ish. It wasn't like the shortest workout. Felt really good. It was effective. I got a really good pump in less amount of reps than normal. I did this all with no pre-workout. I'm completely out of pre-workout. So I was able to keep the energy up minus the caffeine and the beta alanine. So that's a good thing. That's that dedication rather than motivation. I don't know how much else to say, honestly. I think we're going to give it another week, maybe a couple more days. And then we'll go back to like the pump checks. But I think everyday pump check is kind of just overboard because you're not, I'm not really going to see the difference that day. Like, yeah, I'll look better pumped, but I can just go look at that in the mirror if I really wanted to, which I try not to because I don't want to measure everything off of looks. I measure it off of looks, the scale, how I feel, how strong I am, how I'm like if I'm able to still move. Like if I don't want my chest to get so sore that I can't move, my arms and stuff like that. So overall health, I keep that in check while still having the goals of like a bodybuilder, but a little bit on the healthier side. Nothing else to say. I'm just gonna get inside of the video and go about my day. Like, subscribe, and then I'll see y'all for tomorrow for arms and shoulders.